On the Couch, where we catch up with your favorites both on and off the field. Now today we're catching up with one of South Africa's latest gold status athletes and also a born and bred Cape Townian, Nolene Conrad. Thanks for joining us on the Couch today.
Thank you for having me.
You've actually just come back from Japan. How was that?
Japan was absolutely amazing. People just love their running there in Japan, and I mean, it's from when I landed in Japan, I was impressed with everything, like the people, how they welcome you, the respect. I mean, the culture is just amazing. It's so clean in Japan, yet there's no bins. So I'm wondering, where do they throw all their rubbish? But I mean,
do they even have rubbish?
Do they even?
So you can give the Springboks some tips before they head to Japan later this year.
Yeah, I can teach them some Japanese.
We'll give them a call. Nolene, cool. Now, okay, with the gold status, is that why you could go to a race like the Japan? Is it a marathon? Right?
Yes.
Is it because of the gold status, or what does that give you as an athlete?
We tried to get the gold status last year, just so that I could get into international events. Yeah. So when I achieved the gold status at World Half Marathon Champs, they immediately approached me and they gave me a contract, which was on offer was an appearance fee, it was prize money, and it was bonuses for time, for personal bests. So it was a really good contract, and also they paid for my coach and Ilana to accompany me to Japan, which is the first for me because I've always had to pay my own way to the international races. So with gold label status, they actually need the gold label athletes to race, to do their race, and for their race to be a gold label status.
Oh wow, so it was really, you needed to get that. And how did you get that, sorry?
I finished in the top 25 at World Champs, yeah.
Then check, got it.
Yes, but it changes every year. So this year I need to get it again, but this year it's a different system where, you know, you need to, they take your best time in the half marathon and your best time in the marathon, and then they rank you in the top 100 in the world.
That's fine, we love competition.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
There we go, love challenges. Now Nolene, let's go back to where it all started. I know all of us are going from running to be like, you know, fit and whatever, but you actually had to start running to literally save your life.
I was diagnosed with chronic asthma when I was a kid, and then in and out of hospitals when I was young, and had a near-life death experience at my parents' house when I was 16 years old. And you know, the ambulance, if they'd arrived 5 minutes later, I wouldn't have made it. So I landed up in hospital, and the doctor just gave me advice that, you know, just changed my life. He said, you know, just do some running or swimming, because, you know, you're not going to last long if you continue like this. So it was an eye-opener for me, and it like introduced me to cross-country running, where I started at the school, and, you know, I hated it. Since I started it, I was right at the back, and I really didn't enjoy running. But, you know, it grew on me, and like that year, I just continued, persevered, didn't give up. You know, people thought I was crazy because I was getting attacks all the time. You know, and it was, yes, it was exercise-induced asthma, so exercise actually made it worse. But, you know, it's like everything in life, you have to push through. So I just pushed through, and at the end of the season, I managed to finish my race.
Now, you said you come out of a sporting background, but none of your family runs. Now, because of your success, are they running now?
I think I have an influence on them, so they would start up and then they would stop, and it takes constant, like, encouraging and motivation. But, you know, they say, I tried running now again, and then you come back in 2 months' time, and then they've stopped, and then you need to encourage them again. But I think it's good for the community also, because my parents live in Blue Downs, and they say that the kids in the area, they always come to my mother when she's running or stuff, and then they tell her, Auntie, where's Nolene? I wanted to coach me, I want to start running. And so there's a group that comes, and they want me to coach them, and they want to start running, and even with the grown-ups.
Now, speaking of, there's a race you have only recently become part of, which I think is very close to everyone's heart at the moment in South Africa or in the world, is gender-based violence.
Yes.
Tell us about that race coming up.
They've recently approached me, and I've agreed. Actually, when I was in Japan, they asked me if I want to be part of this race, and I said, you know, I looked at the race profile, and I did some background checks, and I thought, like, Yes, of course, immediately knew that I want to be part of this because, I mean, we're all affected by gender-based violence. I mean, even if it's indirectly, you know of someone or you've seen it. So it's something very close to my heart, and I really feel sad when kids are exposed to something like that. So I think it's something I said that I want to do something that will make a change this year, and I think to use sport as a platform, and I know that I can use my influence to also, you know, raise my voice and try and make a change wherever I can. So it's just a race that I'm going to be present at, and I'm going to run with other women and inspire them. And yeah, it's just powerful, I think, if a lot of women, you know, come together and they stand up and you just raise awareness for it.
Yeah, Nolene, awesome stuff. Now, before you go, Nolene said she's a bit scared of this one, but we play a game we call Just Be Honest. Only yes or no answers to the following questions.
Okay.
All right. Do you like to run against your siblings?
No.
After a run, do you like to smash a cheat meal?
Yes.
We know now. Music while running?
Yes.
Yes. Traveling?
Yes.
Airplane food?
No.
Well, who likes airplane food though? No. Nolene, thank you so much for joining us on the couch. Good luck. I know it's, as you said, a very, very big year.
Thank you.
There you go. Catch
Thanks so
Nolene
much.
Conrad in action. Do follow on her social media platforms to see this race, see what's going on there, and to see if she can keep her gold label status. Good luck to Nolene. Thanks for joining us on the couch.